Hey collective, what's going on guys? I hope you guys are all doing wonderful today. I'm doing good. Say hi collective. What's going on everybody? She's sleeping. I got a new office chair in the mail, so I had to put that together today. So that was a chore. But I can swivel. Alright guys, I hope that you will please like and share and subscribe to the channel. And that you'll hit that notification bell so whenever I upload new videos, you guys will be notified, okay? Alright, let's tap in and let's see what messages Spirit has for today for the collective. What are you guys up to? What's going on? I'm smothering a little bit today. I've been doing housework after I put my chair together and I was dusting my fan and oh my god, now I'm smothering. But it's working so much better. Okay. We got pay attention and ego death. Been talking a lot about ego death in my readings lately. Some dark nights of the soul going on out there for sure. Revolution, highest self, and blueprint. So pay attention. This ego death is bringing forth a revolution in your spirit, in your galactic energetic imprint. You're going to be introduced to your higher self, and if you already are, and you're further along in your journey, then you are having a reintroduction to a new level of being one with your higher self. And your blueprint is here. I'm hearing like DNA upgrades, downloads coming in from spirit, activating your highest self to a new level of enlightenment while you're going through this ego death. That's what this dark night of the soul is going to bring in for you, is a new level of enlightenment. It's so hard getting through them, but it's so rewarding when you finally do. You're going to be beautiful. I have this the deck split in half because I've had it into 2 stacks so I could shuffle. So you're going to be beautiful. It's a beautiful glow up that you're going through right now. And you're creating balance in your life, which is fantastic. Okay. And this new balance that you're creating in your life, it's making you so beautiful because you're starting to radiate. Look, you're radiating to the outside. And this new level of this ego death, with a new level of love that's coming into your being, you know, just this tower moment here. You're celebrating this new level of enlightenment, your glow up. You're going through a magical transformation for sure. You're starting to understand the blueprints of your life because your higher self. See, it's like all the colors of the chakras here just glowing and illuminating. Your chakras are opening, they're balancing. You've got to keep your chakras open and balanced so they're perfect and healthy states. It's part of what helps connect you to your blueprint. You're a great diviner. Oh my goodness, come through spirit. And you have to be in alignment. See, it's a magical feeling that you're going to experience whenever you are in alignment with spirit. I'm telling you, you're celebrating. You are celebrating this new beautiful glow up. And you're full of gratitude for this solo magic that you've been doing this inner healing work, going in and being one with spirit. How much it's helping you. Look at what it's doing. It's connecting you to the metaverse. You're a magical creature. And the choices that you make are key. The choices are key to your level of enlightenment. You gotta let go of the past with compassion in your heart and walk forward into the future. You're offering yourself as this new creation here. There's been a resurrection in your spirit. You're starting to see who you were created to be. Confirmation. There's miracles that are happening in your life. It's beautiful, and it's your confirmation. Thank you, Spirit. All right. Let's pay attention, Spirit. Clarify, pay attention. The Ten of Cups, divine, love, harmony, blissful, relationships, inner happiness, fulfillment, dreams come true, family contentment. You're in an idyllic state where all of your dreams, wants, and needs are being met. Look around you and take a moment to soak everything in. Be present and truly thankful for all of life's blessings. Take comfort in knowing that you are on the right path. This is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy here. So that's what you're being told to pay attention to. Clarify ego death. You got the Nine of Wands. Yeah. Aries, Leo, Sag. It's courage, persistence, weary, resilience, test of faith, boundaries, last stand, gearing up for worst defensive, and pessimism. So you're fighting all these things. Your ego, you're going through a serious ego death right now. Even when things are tough and seem insurmountable, you stand firm and ride out the storm. You're willing to do what it takes to get to the finish line. The Nine of Wands encourages you to keep pushing. You have a support system. Trust in yourself and take help where it's offered. Clarify revolution. It's cool how these are laying out and mirroring up. Revolution. Page of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Creative opportunities. News, messages, information, curiosity, possibility, happy surprise, dreamer, sensitivity, and new love. Listen to your heart and go with all things sentimental and romantic. Share those tender moments with someone special. Feel free to express your feelings. Dance like there's no one watching, and be a giant goof. I was singing and dancing today after I put my chair together. Have fun and be wild, Moonchild. Yeah, you're like popping champagne with your galactic star beings. The celebration with Spirit. They're giving you some good news. New love. New love of self. Because next we're clarifying highest self. We got the Eight of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Diligence, passion, hard work, high standards, mastery, apprenticeship, talents, skill, development, positive potential. The Eight of Pentacles may be telling you to chase after education, going back to school, taking on a new skill or something in that vein. Whatever it is you're doing, you're working hard to master it. Know that the dedication you have will pay off in the long run. Yes. Your higher self is helping you with this right here. You're doing this with your higher self. Then we have the Eight of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I did that the other day. Why do I keep doing that? Oh my goodness. Okay, so this one is also your highest self. Negative thoughts, self-imposed restriction, imprisonment, victim mentality, restriction, and feeling isolated. So see, these are things that your higher self is helping you become aware of, so that you're healing these things and you're going through this ego death. You're getting yourself out of this self-imposed prison, and you've been battling yourself, you've been battling your demons, you've been battling other people's demons and everything else, and you're in this Nine of Wands energy going through this tower and this ego death. But pay attention, there's a lot of good things that are going to come whenever this happens. Okay, and it's a process. Okay, your previous thought patterns may no longer be of use to you. I was just talking about this, I think it was my last reading. You're outgrowing things. You're outgrowing situations. You're outgrowing people. You're outgrowing yourself because you're leveling up. And after a while, it's just things that used to work, they just don't work anymore. And things that you used to tolerate, you will not tolerate anymore. You just can't be around it. You're leveling up. Your vibrational frequency is not a match for that lower energy that you've been around. And you start vibing higher, and people start vibing out. They do. Your previous thought patterns may no longer be of use to you. You're starting to see what no longer serves you. Open yourself to a shift in thought, because a change in perspective may be exactly what you need right now. You may be labeling yourself the victim. Rather than feeling sorry for yourself, take back your power and evaluate the choices you have. Trust your intuition. Yes, that is what your higher self is asking you to do. And that's what you are working on with your higher self as you're doing this inner healing work, okay? Clarify blueprint. Clarify blueprint. Okay, so we got the Four of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. And it came out in reverse. Personal celebration, inner harmony, conflict with others, lack of support, breakdown in communication, home conflict, and transience. Okay? Well, that would make a lot of sense. Trying to find where you call home, The Four of Wands is returning home and being with the people and places most familiar with you. Can be soul enriching. Take this time to soak up the bliss and appreciate the good things in life. This is a good time to work on renovating or redecorating your home space. And with it coming out in reverse and blueprint here, you're finding your own path. You're walking away from what no longer served you, and that can be family as well. You're realizing who karmic energies are in your life, and you're leveling up and you're leveling out. And you realize that you don't have to keep yourself working hard in this Eight of Swords energy, lowering your being by being around these people. And the Ten of Cups is family here. You're understanding maybe who your true soul family is, and you're distancing yourself from those that you just can't really handle being around anymore. People are slowly falling away. You're going to be establishing a home, possibly even in another location. With this Four of Wands in reverse here, that's home, and that's marriage, and that's like stability and a foundation. So that's been broken. It's been disrupted. So you have to create a whole new blueprint now for like where you're going to go, and you're mapping out your life. And your higher self is definitely helping you work on this with this Eight of Pentacles. You're working with your higher self, the Holy Spirit coming through you. You're connected and tapped in with the divine, and it's helping you understand that you're not this victim, to help you get out of this victim mentality so that you can rise and be the phoenix that you are. And you have a divine blueprint. Your higher self is showing you a divine blueprint for you to follow. And as you go through this ego death, you can listen to your higher self. Set that pride aside and allow yourself to learn and to listen to spirit and to your highest self to lead you in the direction that you need to go. And you'll know who to take with you. And there's a mother and a baby here on this pay attention card. And then the Ten of Cups is underneath it. And it could be like she's taken her child and she's walking away from a family that, once was. Parents, siblings, cousins, whatever. Your own family that you have created with your spouse and children. All of the above. Clarify bliss. You got the Tower. So really the Tower's out here twice. And with the sun underneath it. So this Tower is bringing you bliss and the sun. It's going to be a good thing when this Tower fucking hits. Sudden change, upheaval, chaos, revelation, disaster, awakening, release, sudden insight. Massive groundbreaking change is happening now or very soon. Change this large can often strike fear, but real growth often happens outside of your comfort zone. Okay? And that is so true. I was talking about this, I think, on my last reading too. It'll get to a point to where this Tower is going to come in whether you want it to or not. And the more that you embrace this Tower, the better that you're going to be. And when you can remove this victim mentality mindset, you are working with your highest self and with spirit. You understand that this foundation that you have been in and on are getting ready to be dismantled because they no longer serve you or your highest good or your highest self or the highest good for all. And we have the sun, and I know that's the Ten of Swords. Yeah, it left you in ultimate fucking ruin. So it's time to be this fool and go on this new journey here. Okay? And we've got the Page of Wands. Yeah, you're excited about this new journey. You're ready to roll forward with spirit. And you're in this Queen of Wands energy, and we've got Judgment right here. Okay? And the Chariot with the Three of Wands, you've got positive movement forward and strength. So whatever this is that you're walking into, it is divinely guided and divinely orchestrated. You know, and only you know what Spirit is telling you in your heart. So you have to pay attention to your guides and your intuition and trust it, okay? Don't ever go against your intuition and your gut feelings. The sun is positivity, pleasure, happiness, vitality, fun, joy, warmth, celebration, success, rebirth, and all is well. And we got bliss. That's what I'm clarifying. You can't get any better than that. That's awesome. So this Tower is going to bring this happiness into you. You need this Tower because it's good for everything around you and yourself. Helps you rebuild self. Okay, you're certainly feeling the warmth of the sun and have much to be thankful for. Quite a lot of joy and abundance are headed in your direction. Your energy and confidence are an infectious shine onto those you care about most. You're happy this Tower's coming in. You know this is over. This cycle is fucking done. You are getting ready to have a lot of blessings coming in. When you walk away and you release all this, it no longer serves you. Spirit sees that you're serious and you can be blessed with more. And they're helping move you out of this situation or move these people that are affecting you away from you. You take it how it resonates with your story. The Ten of Swords is painful endings, ruin, deep wounds, betrayal, loss, crisis, failure, collapse, and defeat. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You've endured something painful and have multiple wounds as a result. It's going to take time to heal. We can't change the past, but we can certainly play a role in our future. The Ten of Swords marks the end of your ordeal. Things can only go up from here. Put the past behind you and start moving forward because the light is ahead. That's awesome. Going out with a fucking bang, walking into this and see that it's not bringing the baggage of the past because you've healed it and you've cleared it and you're not bringing it with you. Clarify balance. Clarify balance. It's too many. Clarify balance. The Knot of Pentacles with the High Priestess on the bottom. So Wizard, balance. You're a balanced High Priestess. Oh, or High Priest. You're a great diviner. Look. You're magical and in alignment. You're this High Priestess here. Okay? You know what's going on. The Knot of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Hard work, productivity, routine, responsibility, slow and steady, financial growth, achievement, and good investment. So you're balancing, everything in a very healthy way. You're doing really good. You're juggling your life in a really good and balanced way. You're making time for everything that needs to be done. Good time management skills, prioritization. The upright positioning of this card is an indication of a need to be trustworthy and reliable. The daily grind of responsibilities might not be the most exciting, but if you put your head down and put in the work, you will reap great rewards. Yeah. And you intuitively know what's going on and how you need to do this and how to balance your life. You just have to make it. You have to make time for it like you do for everything else. Okay. Intuition, sacred knowledge, subconscious, spirituality, divine feminine, high morals, trust yourself, wisdom, secrets, mystery, and hidden. You need to listen to your gut, meditate, reflect, and turn inward as the answers are within you. You're headed toward a period of growth. That's the High Priestess. You're in this beautiful Nine of Pentacles energy underneath her. Single, abundant, and probably celibate. Okay. Fruits of labor. Comfort, reward, luxury, contentment, self-sufficiency, plenty, financial independence, and financial stability. The Knight of Pentacles is telling you that it's okay to indulge and pamper yourself. You're close to the pinnacle of an achievement if it hasn't been realized already. And you should celebrate by treating yourself. Now is the time to make wise investments and stand independently financially. Don't lean too heavily onto anyone else. Yes, that helps you break codependency as well, which is creates trauma bonds. Okay. And it's so much harder when you end up in a bad relationship. It's so much harder to get away when you're completely dependent on the other person to take care of you. Trust me, I've spent a lot of my life in that state and had to stay stuck and trapped in things where I was so abused and I couldn't get out and I couldn't get anyone to help me because they didn't want to get involved with whoever I was with because they were so fucking crazy and dangerous. And I mean, so, you gotta try and strive for that independence. And I love being independent. Oh my God, I love it. It's a million times better and you feel safe. It makes you feel safe where you can heal and then you can allow someone into your life. It's not because you have to have someone there, because you want them there. And if you don't want them there, then they don't have to be there and you can still take care of yourself. Pay attention. Clarify, pay attention, Spirit. Message to pass on. We have soon with love. So send them on with love because abundance is coming with that whenever you do it. It's a spiritual message right there. The Spirit's telling you to pay attention. Love and abundance is coming in. A lot of happiness here. Clarify ego death. Clarify ego death. We have guide, education, in reunion. So your guides are helping you and educating you so that you can connect with your higher self over here. Exactly what's going on. And as you start awakening, we have reunion here. You're going to be very happy. You're going to start becoming a lot more educated in topics and that are fascinating to you. And your higher self will help guide you to that information. Get in Alice in Wonderland's rabbit hole and go. It's fun and it's profound what you will start learning and finding when you start working with metaphysical information. Metaphysics is fascinating. Okay. Revolution. Duality and anger. Yeah. So you're learning that everything on earth, in order, for the human consciousness to try and grasp the concept of things, we have polarity and duality. So think of like opposites on the spectrum. It's the same thing. It's just different things on the same spectrum. And then anger. So, the opposite of anger is happiness, and happiness came out earlier. And that's kind of like the overall energy. Whatever this is that you're bringing in, don't be angry about it. Flip that negative emotion to the positive aspect and be happy about it, because it's something that's divinely necessary that spirit is ushering in. There could be children involved, and we did have like the mother and child up here and family. But, maybe you and your children are going to be moving, or your child is going to be sad because you move, or you're sad because your child is moving. You've got physical pain. But we all have to grow up and leave the nest. And you can't let things hold you back. You have to move forward. Highest self. Clarify highest self, spirit. Highest self. Free message. What else? Highest self. This is free message, spirit. Forgiveness and reproach. So, forgive yourself and others as you awaken more and work more with the higher self. It will become a natural state of being for you. It's a whole new approach, and forgiveness just kind of becomes autopilot. Unconditional love and blueprint, because that's what comes with that. Clarify unconditional love and blueprint. A karmic message, submission and learning. The karmic message. Four of Wands in reverse. Karmic situation in your life that kept you in submission, but you're now learning, okay, that it's okay to move on, and it's time to move forward, and it's time to release that which no longer serves you, your higher self, to the highest good. That's your message of guidance here from spirit, and it's a message of love. And I'm clarifying unconditional love and blueprint, and it's straight from source energy, and it's bringing you happiness. It's a message of peace. Mirror effect. What you put out is what you're going to get back in, so be very mindful and conscious of what you're thinking, because you're manifesting it at a more rapid rate right now. When you start connecting more with the higher self, your manifestation, you have to start becoming very aware of your thoughts, because it's crazy how quickly it will start manifesting into your life. Okay. Bliss. Purify bliss with the Tower and the Sun and the Ten of Swords. You're so happy this is over. You're so happy that you're at the end of this cycle. Yeah, smear effect. And this could be a twin flame union that could have ended in a false twin flame that turned karmic. Yeah, and I mean, happiness again. So this tower, this Ten of Swords is bringing you happiness and peace with the sun and bliss. It's a mirror effect. So you're understanding what this reflection is that you're seeing. You're understanding how the situation is karmic energy and how your vibration is moving higher because you're doing the work. You're understanding how like what that means because you're seeing it play out in this mirror. You're able to see and understand the difference of what's going on in your life whenever you're following your guidance, your messages of love here from spirit, because source is guiding you to do this. Okay. Clarify wizard and balance with the Knot of Pentacles and the High Priestess. We have karmic relationship and secrets and message of forgiveness. So you have to forgive them. And then the High Priestess is secrets as well. And they have regrets, or you have regrets. You know these secrets. And now that you're finding out these secrets, you regret that you stayed as long as you did, and you have this message of freedom that it's time to move forward because this was karma playing out in your life here. It's a burden of tears. It hurts. It's painful. But you've learned to respect yourself. You're getting over the loss of all of this. Okay? And this loss with this Nine of Pentacles here is your gain. So whatever you're losing, losing behind, leaving behind. Don't look at it as a loss. You're not losing anything. You're gaining. You're not losing behind. You're gaining from leaving behind and turning this Four of Wands upside down. Whoever walked away, let them go. It's karmic energy and it's not serving you. All it's doing is keeping you into a state of submission, and you're not allowed to reunite and learn with your guides and evolve in the state that your higher self that you want to be, because you're being suppressed and you're having to be submissive to what someone else is wanting you to do. You're learning the lessons, you're understanding these secrets that are coming forward. You've got to cry it out. Let go of regretting anything. Everything happened exactly how it was supposed to. And allow that to be that message of freedom. That these regrets are connected to the karma. So you have to release it. Don't regret it. And it will give you so much respect for how strong you are. And it says, message to pass on soon, love. Spiritual message of abundance. Your guides are a specific guide. And I do have a Black Panther here. It's going to teach you something. And then there's two panthers in reunion at the bottom. And then I'm drawn to mirror effect. So you're going to journey, maybe journey with this panther here. And on this door here, it's like you're going into the dream state and you're journeying and you're reconnecting with your guides. You're doing some shamanic journeying in your dream state. And there could be 3 that come forward to work with you. Or you have a pack and you're protected that are always around you. And then I also see this here as submission. See, look. She's a big black cat too. It's like a leopard. But she's bowing down, happily being submissive, because the true form of submission is you're both submissive. And it's not a power struggle. That's not what submission is. It's being allowed to be vulnerable. And this new love that's coming in, this love here, this reunion, love is right beside it. So this is a new past life energy that's coming forward. And it's a message of love and guidance and abundance and love. And children are connected to this reunion. Right beside mirror effect, we have happiness and message of peace, message of love, and message of guidance and source. So the two of you are going to mirror each other's love for one another, and it's going to be a beautiful, respectful love for this new energy that's coming in. When you get out of this Ten of Swords cycle here, and you get away from this past energy, this karmic energy, this new that's coming in for you is going to be very good and very healthy, and there's going to be a lot of mutual respect, and you're both going through karma that you're having to balance out so that spirit can align the time for you to meet and move forward. She said, yeah. Sweet baby. The sun. Come through, Spirit. Spirit says we're going to have a happy, sunny day today, guys. The sun and caring connections. Yes, I'm telling you what I'm feeling. There's new love coming in. And Archangel Raphael is helping with this. And Raphael governs the heart chakra. And it's bringing in cornucopia. Lots of abundance. Lots of blessings. Divine inheritance. Divine abundance. So definitely don't look at it as a loss. This loss is a huge gain from Spirit bringing in new blessings that you're going to be allowed to have now. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. You are not moving too slowly. Drop the self-induced pressure. You are at the sweet spot between taking care of yourself and still making advancements on your goals. On this path, there is no such thing as being behind. Smile, breathe, and carry on. Exactly. You're exactly where you're meant to be in the exact moment. You're following your guidance. You're doing exactly what you need to do. Okay? Make sure you don't start seeing yourself through the eyes of those who don't value you. You need to know your worth, even when others don't. You are not what people think of you. Yeah. You've got to respect yourself. And that also brings in better relationships when you learn to love and appreciate, value, and respect yourself. And you become less tolerant of things, period, and you would rather be in the Nine of Pentacles, single and celibate, than waste your time with something that no longer serves you. Instead of pushing yourself so hard, stop, breathe, and reevaluate. You are doing enough, even if it doesn't feel like it. Don't wear yourself out to the point of exhaustion. It is not worth it. Balance your time more wisely. Come through, Spirit. We were talking about that with the balance and the Knot of Pentacles here. Okay? Thank you. You have to make time for yourself as well. And the world is so crazy and everything is just so much that you have to make it a priority in your life. It's like how you have to go to work, you have to make time for yourself too. Otherwise, you're just going to be completely drained and giving from an empty vessel. And it's so much harder to heal your being when you get to that state 40-40 exactly on the clock. So if you do it every day and maintain, you feel so much better. And then there are more hours in the day because you start reprioritizing your life to those things that serve you and are most important to you. If your mindset is fixed, try to free yourself from that. Rise above it. Don't place limitations on what you think you can achieve. Don't stand in your own way. Allow yourself to flourish in all ways. Welcome abundance in all forms into your life. Yes. Come through, Spirit. Thank you. You are so much closer to a powerful breakthrough than you may realize. Oh, I had a gummy again, and I'm having a hard time talking a little bit. You have been praying for things to heal, new opportunities to appear, relationships to improve, and these prayers will be answered soon. So players also will be made known soon to you too. Between this gummy and Mercury retrograde. Boy, don't lose sight of this truth. You came here to evolve and grow. Yes, that's what I was talking about in my last reading. It is necessary to experience the difficult times. That is when you will grow most. Exactly. That's why you have to be happy. This tower's here. There is always light at the end of the tunnel. Be proud of your journey. This is exactly what my last two readings have been talking about. Come through, Spirit. So this is heavy what I'm picking up on right now. That the collective Spirit is really wanting the collective to hear. You're going to a level up. And the more you level up, that helps heal the collective consciousness. So it's like a chain reaction, and the energy and the vibration in the collective gets higher. So, we start not having as much karmic energy around us that, we're directly dealing with in the way that we used to. Okay? Pay attention. Okay, pay attention. We got occupation. It's going to bring sudden wealth. Okay, so whatever it is that you're working on, maybe you're concerned about the money. Okay, maybe you're concerned about the money being there. The Spirit's asking you to pay attention. Ten of Cups, message to pass on soon, love, abundance, and spiritual message. So, whatever it is that you're working on, don't be so concerned. There's sudden wealth here, so Spirit's going to bless you. You're going to have abundance soon. Ego death. Ego death. We got wealthy man, change, and courthouse. Okay, so maybe something happened with a masculine here that landed him in court, created a huge change in their life, something that they were working really hard on, or now they're having to work even harder to pay for whatever this court problem is that they've gotten mixed up in. It's caused an ego death. Guide, education, and reunion. And we got the Nine of Wands on this one. You're weary. You're resilient. Your faith's been tested. You've got courage. You've got boundaries up. You're at the last stand. You're gearing up for the worst offensive and pessimism. Yeah, you're really concerned about whatever this is, and it's caused an ego death, and it's affecting your health. It could have had to do with a relationship that you were in and you had to move away from. Revolution. And the Page of Cups. Duality, anger, and children. And then the Page of Cups is a child. Can be a child. But with children under here, this is definitely a child here. Maybe you're fighting with your child, or your child is angry at you, or you just have a really angry child, or you were very angry as a child. False person. So maybe your child tries to act like they don't have a really bad temper, but they do. Revolution. Maybe when these anger outbursts come out, you would never believe it, because you would never think that they would act that way, or you're very angry at your child for something. You got false person and message of concern and courtship. So maybe whoever is in a relationship with your child, they're getting in a fight, concerned, and lovers. So your child was in a relationship with someone, there's a lot of anger going on, but there was sexual intimacy going on. It's a lot of concern, and someone's receiving a message of concern, and it has to do with a mature man, oh God, and poverty. And then we have thief on the bottom of the deck with despair under that, and privileged lady. And then we have imprisonment. So maybe your child was hurt. You were hurt and molested as a child by a mature man. Could have left you out in the cold after they took all from you that they could. Well, now they're in despair because they're going to prison because of what they did to this privileged lady here. So this could be what this revolution is. With this good news from this Page of Cups, your childhood is being avenged. Okay. Higher self. Higher self. Whoa, those are flipping straight up in the air. We got thief and pathway, great fortune. I'm sorry, poverty was next, and then great fortune. So they came out like this. So, highest self, Eight of Pentacles and Eight of Swords, free message, forgiveness, and reproach. And we got thief. Yeah, so you're being able to level up and connect with your higher self that's being taken from you. And with the Eight of Swords here, and then the next row, unconditional love and blueprint, we had submission. But you're learning a healthy form of submission that way. And you're not in the self-imposed prison anymore. You are also a thief to yourself by allowing you to stay in that state, but you didn't know any better. But once you start learning that there's a different way to do it, then you can't regret that you didn't know, because maybe it wasn't time for you to learn yet. You'll know things exactly how you're supposed to, and they'll unfold exactly when they're supposed to on your journey. That's how spirit works. You just have to learn to tap in and see the signs and follow the guidance, because they'll lead you. They'll put things in your mind that you just have to figure it out. You have to Google it, and the next thing you know, you'll go into 50, 100, 200 more things that open all of these other doors of like, oh my God, wow, I didn't realize that. I want to learn about this. And then, I mean, it just keeps growing. So this was stolen from you, and it could have been from your family, you know, but you're on your path of enlightenment now. So this Four of Cups in reverse here, you know, you're walking away from that. And it feels like it steals your identity in a sense, because it really does. And you're trying to figure out and learn who you are. You know, could have struggled financially. It was a hard path, you know. It's not easy going through the path of enlightenment and awakening. But I'm telling you, the Spirit's getting ready to bless you with some abundance and some great fortune, some sudden wealth, from something that you're working on, something that's coming in. Spirit's going to bless you. So we've got great fortune, sudden wealth, abundance, love, happiness, the sun twice from two different decks, and then bliss, which would be the sun. Maybe you're all in your thoughts like, how is this going to come forward? You just have to wait and see. It's going to be different for everyone, because we all have different paths and journeys that we're on. Unconditional love and blueprint. Tell us about this. Unconditional love and blueprint. This whole huge clump just came out, so I'm going to put it back in. It's too many. We got family room, so family secrets. And then the Four of Wands is in reverse. Karmic message, submission, and learning. So whatever was done to you in your childhood, behind closed doors, with your partner, however it fits, in all of the ways, you're walking away from it. You're understanding the karma that had to play out between you and all of these people. And it doesn't have to keep playing out. You can walk away from it. The Ten of Swords is here. The Tower is here. Spirit's like, no more. This doesn't serve you. Get the hell out of this mess. We have journey and pathway again. Yeah, Spirit's telling you, walk away from all this family fuckery. Leave it behind you. Go on a new journey on your path of wherever it is that you're going. In the distant horizons. Bliss. Clarify this tower, actually. Let's clarify this tower. We got an official person clarifying the tower. And a marriage, in the marriage card. So maybe an official person is bringing in a tower. Or could be like a divorce. See, this is like an officiant, the judge, great fortune, and occupation. So whatever this tower is, there's a married couple, or You could be getting married to an official person. This could be this new love that's coming in. And there's great fortune connected with this marriage. And the Sun card and the Ten of Swords. And you could be getting a new job here. Maybe you're going to become an official person at work. You're going to meet an official person at work that's a wealthy man. You're going to marry this person. They're wealthy, and you're going to be wealthy together because you both come with wealth. Divine union is coming in for the collective. Balance. Balance. We got coffin and high honor and journey. And then thoughts. An official person. So whatever this is, there's an end to it. Maybe taking a long time for this Knight of Pentacles here, for this ending to come forward, but it's here. And you're going to be able to move forward very soon in the distant horizons. And you're going to be blessed by spirit wherever it is that you're going. Because you're being guided. Maybe you've got a lot of thoughts going through your head. Could be moving to a different house. It looks like you're going to have increase in your finances, and you could be living in a new house or a different house of where you live right now. You could be moving with this Four of Wands in reverse here. I just feel like you're moving. But wherever you're going, it's going to be much better for you. Don't lose sight of this truth. You came here to evolve and grow. It is necessary to experience the difficult times. That is when you will grow most. There is always light at the end of the tunnel. Be proud of your journey. You have divine abundance coming in from spirit. And you take action here, okay? Be strategic with your actions, because it's going to bring in blossoming abundance. I'm telling you, you're going to be victorious. And then here comes this man holding a heart. So, divine feminine, divine masculine, flip this how it resonates. You've got new love coming in. You've got to get through these last few little bumps in the road, but they're coming. It's leveling you up to this new caring connection, and Archangel Raphael is helping heal your heart chakra to help it not close down and to help open it up to attract this new caring connection that's coming in for you. That's beautiful. Thank you, Spirit. Opening to love. I've never used this deck. My heart is open. Oh my God, Spirit. What the fuck? Expecting miracles. Miracles are blossoming in my life. Always. This always happens. I love you, Spirit. Oh my God. Whoa. Come through, Spirit. Oh my God. Hearing messages from Spirit. I am a clear channel for messages from Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Embracing the future. I step into the future with an open heart. I can't make this up. Starting fresh. A wonderful new beginning is blossoming in my life. Yes. Cultivating prosperity. The abundance of the universe is pouring into my life. That's what I said. It's divine abundance. Thank you, Spirit. See, Spirit is helping you cultivate this with your higher self. It's exactly what the fuck is going on. Now, you're cheerful. You're cheerful. Your frequency. Shit. Okay. Remembrance. The frequency of remembrance supports our memory of everything that we have gone through as a soul and body, providing us with the valuable information and tools to flow gracefully with and in this life. Come through, Spirit. Thank you. Where's the, here it is. Wow. Number 38. 11, which reduces to 2, which is High Priestess. It is becoming more common for us to have access to memories of lives lived, experiences gone through, roads traveled, and journeys taken. Our memories are rapidly expanding beyond our current lifetime alone. Now that we are vibrating at a higher frequency, we are able to access deeper parts of the grids referred to as the Akasha that hold our collective and personal memories of all lifetimes lived. Telling you, you're leveling up. The Akasha of the human being holds everything that the human being has experienced on this earth plane. However, this remembrance is not a linear function of the brain. Instead, it is an elusive and multidimensional aspect of the new human being, a human being that harmonizes the synaptical brain with the wisdom and intuitive thought of the heart and soul. There is an unmistakable sense of ancient cultures and times in the remembrance image, perhaps Native American or Mayan, and we can see the reference to future civilizations and off-planet connections as well. And this is an indication that the time is no longer a linear absolute, but a vertical, moment-to-moment experience that includes input from many different lifetimes, layers, and dimensions. And I'll talk about this all the time in my readings. The blues in this activation refer to the clear communication that comes to us through our dreams, our intuitive thoughts, and our memories. The indigo and violet indicate the higher source behind the communication that comes when our third eye chakra and crown chakra are open and flowing. Take a moment to go inside and contemplate the idea that you have been around for a very long time and always will be. Are you aware of all the times and places you have been before? Do you have a notion of where you are going? Look intensely at the remembrance image and allow your Akasha to activate the memories of your soul's journey. Okay, that's beautiful. Thank you, Spirit. I'm going to read Emergence. It's on the bottom of the deck. Okay. Emergence. The frequency of emergence invites us to approach our reality with a childlike attitude of innocence and wonderment, and to watch and celebrate the beauty that unfolds from that place. I talk about this a lot in my readings too, on how to help you manifest. Okay, have that childlike mind. And that could also be right here. with this Page of Cups energy, you know, going in and having that sweet innocence about you with this Page of Cups. Emergence can be described as the process of coming into being, the arising of something that wasn't there before. When referring to personal development and growth, the emergence of a grander expression of ourselves is often a result of extensive inner work and deep release. In order for real personal growth to happen, we have to be willing to let go of existing belief systems, frameworks, and labels that define and limit us. That's that submission right there that you've been trapped in and you're learning. Okay. Recognizing potential can take us on an exciting inner journey of discovery and integration. From this place of openness and discernment, we can truly unfold and emerge as a new human being. I was talking about this in my last two readings. The deep and rich blue at the core of this activation represents the drive for clear expression. The purple signifies the insights that come directly from our connection to source and that are now available to be expressed right here. And the yellows and oranges indicate the creativity and power which we can do so. Try this. Take a breath and close your eyes for a moment. What was your "when I grow up, I want to be" declaration? Did you realize this childhood dream? What other aspects of yourself would you like to give birth to? Are there any new aspects emerging that you have never expressed before? Keep a journal so you are aware of your growth. Yes. Thank you, Spirit. Beautiful. Beautiful collective. Yes, you're leveling up, guys. I'm so happy. It's fantastic. It feels so good when you level up. It's told to pull from the archetype deck. Let's see what comes out from here. Magical child and thief. So you are a magical child and someone stole that from you. Your father. You are a magical child and your father stole that from you. Father was a thief and suppressed you. The light attributes of magical child, seeing the potential for sacred beauty in all things. The belief that everything is possible. And that right there is having this childlike mind with this emergence here so that you can manifest and remember who you are and how powerful you are. And you were suppressed by your family, I'm telling you, into submission. Come out of that. The shadow attributes of the magical child. Pessimism, depression, and disbeliefs in miracles. Believing that energy and action are not required for growth. See, they took that from you. And that's why now, as you've gotten older into your adulthood, you're starting to realize shit's just not fucking right, you know. And the old ways of shit don't work. Like, they just don't work anymore. You can't live like in the old-timey days back in the roaring 20s. You can't do it, you know. I mean, you've got to conform and change with what's going on now. You've got to understand that, you know, how you were raised definitely is a huge reflection in who you are. And you have to dismantle that and understand that all of these suppressive tendencies that were placed upon you and all the anger that came along with it if you stepped out of that boundary as a child. You know, you're starting to educate yourself now. You're starting to understand new things in new ways. And, you know, you're starting to respect yourself. Cried a lot. There's a lot of regrets. 10 swords were put in your back and you've been living in this fucking tower. Your whole world's been turned upside down with this Four of Wands here in the reverse. And this Eight of Wands here is definitely like a shadow attribute of where this child's light was put out. It's right under highest self. This child's light was put out. And you had to work so hard to rebuild yourself. Pessimism, depression, and disbelief in miracles. Maybe your father just pulled that right the fuck out of you. Could be your mother. You flip it how it resonates. But, I mean, I've got father right here, and then king is underneath it. And then mystic is underneath that, and then God is underneath that. So God is advocating on your behalf that you are a mystical, magical healer. And, you know, your father was trying to suppress your abilities. Believing that energy and action are not required for growth, keeping you stuck in karmic cycles. Thief, the light attribute, sheds light on the potential wealth within you that can never be stolen. Yeah. It's like with all this destiny swap shit that you hear readers talking about, you know, with these people that are trying to do these things. You can't, it can never be stolen. The potential wealth within you that can never be stolen. What is your divine abundance, your divine love, your divine essence of your being? That is yours and yours alone, and it can never be taken. And no one, like all these magical things that they're doing, all people are doing is putting bad energy back on themselves by trying to think that that's even a possibility when there's no 1:11 on the clock. It's not a reality. You can't do that. Shadow attributes, stealing money, creative ideas, affection, or other powers you think you lack. People can definitely do that. But to steal you and your essence and what spirit has as your divine blessings, those are yours and yours alone. They're not up for grabs. It's not how it works. It's not how it works. It can't be taken, no matter what someone thinks. It can be suppressed, yes. It can be forced into submission to do things against your will that you don't want to do. And you start breaking free from that. Could have endured a lot of abuse that definitely affected your happiness. And even if you were happy, the anger was still there. You couldn't understand the duality of the person that was in your presence. With 1 minute they're happy and the next minute they're full of anger. And it was like a back and forth yo-yo. They were always, I'm sorry, you forgive me. And then they would take a different reproach. Even the children could have been affected by abuse. There could have been a reunion, you know, that you left someone and got back together, left someone and got back together, but then you started being educated and guided on what this reunion was really doing. It was karmic energy that needed to end and stop so that you could have peace in your life. And then you could have regretted even being with this person, cried a lot, you had to cry it out. There's a lot of secrets involved and a lot of karma that you had to go through and be balanced in order for you to, you know, we have forgiveness out here twice. Forgive yourself and anyone involved so that you can cut those energetic cords and be free. And then just reconnect all of your energy right back into source energy. Don't let them take your energy out of you. Father, the light attributes, talent for creating and supporting life, positive guiding light within a tribal unit. The shadow attributes, dictatorial control and abuse of authority, which I was just talking about abuse. And with this, you know, father, you know, could have built up your beliefs and your dreams and your wants, but I'm not feeling that's really what happened here. Because thief was here. His father stole that aspect of your being or tried to. And it affected a lot of your life. but your higher self is activating in a whole new level. You're a pioneer here. Passion for doing and creating what has not been done before. The shadow attribute is compulsive need to keep moving on. It's on the bottom of the deck. So even in the shadow aspect, you're still constantly moving forward. And the pioneer, I mean, you have this passion that's driving you to move forward and to, you know, reconnect with this aspect of yourself and your being. You're submitting to the divine. You're allowing spirit to come through and help you and to help guide you and lead you on this journey. It's hard to do it without your guides. And they want to help you. And they want to help you start fresh, which I really feel as though you're going to soon. Got a whole new fresh start coming up. Because you're in the Ten of Swords tower with the sun and bliss, which is also the sun in this metaphysical cannabis. Metaphysical cannabis deck. Rose quartz. Healing, and this is also heart chakra here. So the emerald green ray is Archangel Raphael's color. That's his ray that he operates on, is the emerald green ray. And then this light pink, this rose quartz here, that's the thymus gland, the higher heart chakra. That's the source of unconditional love. And unconditional love and blueprint right here beside your higher self. So use rose quartz. It's a beautiful energy. Okay. I've got a crystal ball over here of rose quartz. I'll show it to you. It's heavy. Oh, this is rose quartz. I actually have two of them. They're so pretty. And then this is a dragon bag here. Kind of cool. But anyway, this is a rose quartz candle holder that I've got. I love that too. I've just got the egg sitting in it right now. I have a lot of rose quartz that I've gotten from the gem mine that I go to. I kind of have it like all around my house. It's so pretty. Circle around the moon. Change. There's a healing change that's coming. Because the rose quartz was healing. Healing change is coming to purify. We've got rosemary. Purifies. The family home. A sacred space. And then we have phone tree, community. On the bottom of the deck is luck and tranquility, lavender. So maybe these can be some essential oils that you can work with. Rosemary and lavender are two very good ones. I love them both. And if you get like mosquito bites or something, just put some, or like a bug bite, just put just straight lavender, just right on it within just a minute or so. You won't even feel like that bite ever existed. I always have like big bottles of lavender. Everybody that comes over, because where I live, the mosquitoes are so bad. The guy that lives behind me, he works on cars and stuff, and he used to have like a shop, but he doesn't have that now. They put a bar in there. But anyway, there's tires lined all along his fence line. The mosquitoes are so bad I can't even go outside. And like you walk to the car and you get like 20, 30 bug bites. And so I always have a lot of lavender because it helps. But it doesn't matter how much I spray, you know, it's awful. And he needs to get them out of there and he just won't do it. Pisses me off. But anyway, so healing change that will purify your sacred space and your community. That's what Spirit's bringing in. It's what you're doing for yourself. here and we'll close out. Love. Telling you, we've got new love coming in. People are going to be envious. Dropped it. You've got new love coming in, and people are going to be very envious of this. And on the bottom of the deck, we have humor. You're just going to laugh and be like, thank you, Spirit. I'm happy. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. Telling you. And this love right beside it is connected to abundance. Got a new divine union coming in. Envy. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. And humor. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. Yeah, exactly. Spirit wants you to be happy. And people are going to be envious of this. So you keep your relationship to yourself. People are going to see how happy you are. And this is great. You're opening to love. My heart is open. You're healing your heart chakra here. Open it up. Let it all in. It's coming. Get ready. Get yourself ready for this. It's coming. And you deserve it. Spirit is giving you what you're being blessed with here. Spirit is blessing you. You deserve it. Expecting miracles to come in, but you're hearing these messages from your spirit guides. Listen to your spirit team. They're going to guide you. Always use your discernment. If you feel alarm bells going off about someone, there could be multiple suitors coming in. But you'll know in your heart the one that's right. You'll know. You'll know. All right, collective. So this is going to be our reading. I hope you guys have a great day. I'll talk to you soon. I love you so much. Bye, collective.